For the first time in history, the birth anniversary of Atalji would be celebrated after he had left uh, his physical existence. The man who established connect with almost four Bharati generations strongly provided the nationalist narrative through his journalism, poetry, speeches, foreign policy, public policy, and even politics. Though his politics of positivity and humility, he would continue to be guiding force for the emerging Bharat. And truly, right from 25th of December 2014, 2014, the Modi government has started celebrating the this day, 25th of December, as Good Governance Day. And my good wishes to you all for the Good Governance Day. And I sincerely hope that the way the Modi government and earlier the Shivraj Singh Chauhan government in MP was uh, working working and practicing true good governance. Modiji's biggest step for good governance was the demonetization and the GST. What essentially is good governance is it is an indeterminate term used in the international and development literature to describe how public institutions conduct public affairs and manage public resources. Governance is the process of decision making and the process by which the decisions are implemented or, in some cases, not implemented. The term governance can apply to corporates, international, national, good governance, or to the interactions between other sectors of society. The concept of good governance then emerges as a model to compare ineffective economies or political bodies with viable economies and political bodies. The concept centers on the responsibility of government and the governing bodies to meet the needs of the masses as opposed to several select groups in society, because countries often described as most successful are Western liberal democratic states concentrated in Europe and in America. Good governance standards often measure other state institutions against these states. Aid organizations and authorities of developed countries often will focus the meaning of good governance to a set of requirements that conform to the organization's agenda, and making good governance imply many different things in many different contexts. And essentially, right from the regime of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, these concepts, good governance concepts, have come into practice in Bharat, and this is the first time that Bharat has been emerging as very good governed state under Narendra Modi ji. Essentially, the good governance is uh, it is about empowering citizens, then scientific explorations, then performance and corporate performance management. It is relations between the government and the markets, and governments and the citizens. It is the uh, between private voluntary sector and government's elected officials, appointed officials, between government and the civil society organizations. Good governance is the transparency of the government and uh, adhering to the reforms and standards. And what we have been prioritizing Bharat is reforms and democratization of and decentralization of various aspects of the governance. This also requires a scholarly approach, as also the involvement of the citizens, the involvement of all sections of society in the governance. It is with due diligence, that a good governance can be very well practiced. This peace, order, essentials of good governance. I express my best wishes to all of you on this Good Governance Day, and hope the governments will continue to practice the good governance practices of the um, Shivraj Singh Chauhan government in MP, and of course, Narendra Modi ji has been a guiding force on the good governance as far as whole of Bharat is concerned. Thank you. Dhanyawad. Bharat Mata ki Jai.